Let's... There's so many people here. Sagasite, I have a new lead, and just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we get into details though, I should give you back your soul container. I give it a good scrub first, of course. Being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odors. There. Now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashu going to give me back my soul container? Now, as for the lead I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found an article on alien abduction. The way it was described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. It even had a little diagram of a man swimming in midair. Anyway, the author seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon. This crackpot theory sounds awfully familiar. Why does this sound like the kind of rubbish that Vatnarian Truth publishes? Crackpot theory. That's because it is. You remember Dorian, the editor-in-briefs? He was the one who wrote it, and he plans on doing research for the next edition on the moon itself. Apparently there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. Know it like the back of your hand, I bet? Yes, I've been there. I thought so. It would be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? To the moon, Nashu. We shouldn't be so quick to trust the nonsensical ramblings of a man who sees aliens in every shadow. Let's go with this one. But an alien did steal away the inspector, just like Dorian said. I, for one, have faith in his journalistic intensity. And even if it wasn't an alien, that funny little ship did look like it was heading moonwards. Wouldn't you agree? Right, I'll start packing my bags. We're not going on a trip. I don't know what the weather is like on the moon, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly the last time I was there. When has Nashu Makaraka been in Garlemald? And why? Okay, speak with Nashu at Camp Broken Glass. Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. I sure hope this lunar gate is close. No, it's not. It's in the far north section of the map. The Tower of Babel. You mean that big spiky spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. So, this thing will send us up to the moon, just like that? Courage, Nashu. The world is in grave danger and the people deserve to know. I have to reach the moon so I can expose the truth. This is that guy from the diary. As I have explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. Ah, you're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. What in blazes are you talking about? I'm Dalmascan, born and raised. Oh look, it's Dorian, the editor-in-briefs. That's Delian, editor-in-chief. Thank you very much. And you were friends of the abducted, I believe. Sagasite, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance? He exposited in my direction once. No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form. Let's go with this one. I wouldn't think so. He doesn't seem the kind of company a hero like you would keep. But Sagasite, aren't you forgetting that whole conversation we had with Dorian back in Raz at Han? Sagasite? As in Sagasite Luxalui, Slayer of Gods, Savior of Ishgard, Liberator of the Provinces, Stealer of Pants? How did I fail to recognize such an unbelievably famous individual? As a champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. We cannot let your comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you, and the world needs my next article. And you believe he was taken to the moon? Well, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so I will grant him a special dispensation to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nethergate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together, and though I trust the fates about as much as I trust that obviously compromised gate guard, I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Ah, Mare Lamentorum. What the? Is this it? Are we here? Oh, the moon is just as white as shiny up close. But not made of cheese. And no sign of Inspector Hildibrand either. So, we have already arrived? The Empire's technology is more advanced than I'd feared. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. We must sneak in and blow the lid on their invasion plans. Looks like Dorian has a lead. She still calls him Dorian. Come on, we should follow him. Oh, the Watcher. Oh, and the Porrit. Aliens! Honest to God, aliens! I never expected them to be so tall. Or so small and bunny-like. Welcome. If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. That voice, speaking inside my head. I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me? You are right there, friend. Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learn it from your Charlayan collaborators, I'll wager. Don't you think you'll fool me with what your adorable bunny nose and silken ears? I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men. You're one of Urianger's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure who or what put such ideas into your companion's head, but would you mind setting him straight for me? The Loporrits are not alien invaders, although their adorableness does belie their capacity for shenanigans. Or, the Loporrits are allies of all mankind, misguided attempts to make us live off carrots alone notwithstanding. Carrots. They got to you, didn't they? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I have heard the rumors about the disbanded Science of the Seventh Dawn. The formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret, that it may pull our leader's strings from the shadows. This mind is crazy. Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander Sagaside or this lovely bunny any longer. You better not libel them neither. We actually came in search of Inspector Hildibrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I am afraid I have seen neither. Long was it my duty to keep watch, but as the need for constant vigilance has since ended, I have grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the Loporrits may have observed this man or his abductor? I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you over to Bestways Burrow, and you can ask them about it yourself? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please lead the way. If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend there. The porridge are so fun. But I'm gonna have to go to... Oh, thank you for teleporting me here automatically. You sent me a teleport. Good gods! So many bunnies! If they can build a forward base on this scale, then what hope does mankind have against them? Oh, for the love of carrots. This is not a military operation. Did you see any cannons or assault craft? We haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now. Right then, let's get on with the investigation. An aetherite. A convenient tool for meeting with their Charlayan co-conspirators, no doubt. Oh, they'll tell you aetherites were an Allagan invention, but it was really just one of many alien technological secrets received in exchange for their undying loyalty. Link pearls too. Be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charlayans are always listening. This man is insane. Languid Loporrit. Oh, I often stretch my legs out here under the stars, but can't say I have noticed anything out of the ordinary. Sorry. Not to worry, we'll try our luck elsewhere. Thank you. Furry-faced liars, the lot of them. They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft. A propulsion engine. Of course, this is no mere moon. You know the satellite upon which we stand was never a natural celestial body, right? It was a grand fabrication of the ancients. They were in contact with aliens even back then, but the purpose of their ambitious construction has eluded us, until now. It's obvious that the moon is a colossal star-faring vessel. Cool, that's a big fan. It must get hoarding here. That's just so stupid. Oh, ever since we built the Excitatron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail? Well, he's very gentlemanly and dapper, if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though their fashion sense can be a bit eclectic, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out of that crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere, even as we speak, enduring unspeakable experiments. From what I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master, and all these smaller xenobodies are artificial lifeforms created to serve as minions in his armies. Xenobunnies! Their harmless appearance is part of the strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap! They'll take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves. Herbivorous wolves. Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nibbled to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies doesn't sound like a bad way to go. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Mare Lamentorum. I presumed it was just some elegant relic or new species of floating jellyfish. I didn't think too much of it. Where is he going? Core, that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. What's this then? A pod for growing new xenobunnies? They must plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fussy numbers. Ah, how could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears, they're psychic wave generators. They lure people close with their precious little faces, and then bam! Brainwashed. I have figured it all out, alien scum, and once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha! What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend of the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's get out there and find that flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Yes, I do. Wait, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing xenobunnies. Xenobunnies. I'm guessing it's... good gods. Search for the flying object. You may move the camera and target. This is a minigame. Hey, it's... what? Dorian? Okay. Delion. This is Dorian. Delion is searching high and low for any sign of alien vessels, like a true professional. Argos. Ashu is romping around with Argos, already forgetting why she was out here. This is a good dog. It's... oh, there. Whoa, what is it carrying? Oh, the little level that stinks like cheese. A familiar youth dangles beneath the alien craft. Best pretend you didn't see that. But wait, that's what I want to get. Why can't... is it because it's too far away? There we go. Ah, I got it. Ah, there it is. And there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. We did it, Sakasite. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such callous and physically implausible fate. Okay. What? Are Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field of planted Hildibrands? Well, well, what a delightful surprise to see you here. Wherever here happens to be. What? My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir. The same could be said for you, my good man. Is this an extemporaneous gentleman's club? If I may be so bold as to join you? Oh god. Oh god. What in the name of the occult is happening here? Where did they all come from? They're phantom Hildibrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp. Could be their Hildibrand clones grown in an alien laboratory's flesh bats. This one's too good. Phantom Hildibrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I know just how to find the real inspector. Bombs. Of course. Oh no. Cease and desist, Nashu. Use your power of deduction. They're all so authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. She looks so sad. Oh. No bombs. Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd, I think you will find that I am the original Hildibrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildibrand. As am I. Could it be that we are all Hildibrand? How positively marvelous! I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Manderville men can. What are they doing? The Manderville Mambo. What manner of waking nightmare is this? Don't ask, just enjoy. And here comes the alien. But why are there so many? Uh-oh. What? What? So they were all fake? Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildibrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville. And this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Pupu. Another alien species! Of course, you're building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe we have had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Pupu has no desire to wage any clone wars. Then what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Oh no, the echo. Oh, these cutscenes. Oh ho ho, what a charming little rascal you are. An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance? Mandragora. Boop 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 boop. Ah, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Pupu. Might I inquire as to our current whereabouts? I had but recently reunited with Nashu and Sagasite and would greatly appreciate if you could convey me back to my prior location. Yes. So why did... Splendid! Full speed ahead, my dear fellow. So why did... Steady on now, this is not what I had in mind. Ow! Sacred clones. My words, you have generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. But why? Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mander villain magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? What's... Why? So that's how they ended up in there. But why did Pupu create the clones? Oh, one escaped? Oh gods, no, not like that. One escaped. One went away. Mommy! Okay, the echo ended. Thus, I have concluded that Master Pupu has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here and have him clean up our Manderville multiplicity incident. Pupu. I hail Pupu 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 from a star, Pupu, a great distance from here. Pupu, Pupu. It even makes sound. Poo, poo. I came in search of a friend, whose communications halted mid-exploration. A friend? All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion, the determination, your touching story has sunk its hook into my heart. Fear not, my blue hood friend, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle on a kraken's behind. I swear to you, here and now, I shall scour all of creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hills to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek. What? This is madness. Oh, there's so many people doing this. An entirely new species of alien. The next issue of The Truth will need to be a special double edition. Mr. Poopo's eyes make me feel dizzy, like swirls that go around and around and around and around. I am glad you're here to help ward off any more Poo-Poo misunderstandings. Tell me, Sagasite, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? Because I have the echo. The power of echoes? Ah, you mean persistent repetition. It sounds similar to the Manderville art of parley. You're saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens? How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Pending mysteries aside, I am glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. What? Not to rain on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages is not a lot to go on. I have spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. Then you don't know Inspector Hildibrand. He'll solve this case as he has solved countless others, with unerring perception and panic. Ah, ha ha ha, well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscious thoughts to investigative instinct, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. Poof. Nothing. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You are channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Though you thought you would like to know that I spotted that chap you were asking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth, the clone. You mean this gentleman? We found him too. Well, that can be right. I just saw him in the north of Mare Lamentorum, and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an impostor. Sagasite, would you mind asking Mr. Poo-Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the moon? Poo-Poo, I only created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. That individual's behavior was unpredictable. A flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid? Well, this won't do at all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. Master Poo-Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? But how would you know which one? Poo-Poo, the imperfect clone was of my making. It is only right that I redress my mistake first. So begins the case of the impostor inspector. Oh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the impostor inspector. It's so hard to say that repeatedly, impostor inspector. She's asleep again. It was right around here. I wonder what other nefarious abilities this so-called amicable alien is hiding. Poo-Poo, my ship's matter duplication facility is prone to the occasional glitch. I should probably have that looked at. I espy with my little eye no dashingly a defective gentleman. He can't have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area? Scan the horizon, that kind of thing. Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Sagasite, and I will investigate the northwest. Right, I'll take this of the two and head northeast. Splitting the party again? And you're leaving me with the aliens? Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice chat, and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we can get to know our new friend here. Let us be on our way as well, with Sagasite in the van, if you please. But before I select this, when you're up in the sky, our world's a pizza pie. Oh, so pretty. What? Being on the moon reminds me of that time I was blasted all the way to Dalamut. I do believe that was a personal best in terms of distance flung. Hammer-struck thinker. Hammer. A goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the thinker's carcass. It appears to have been dealt a single, swift, killing blow. There's only one entity in all of Final Fantasy XIV who can do that. Core! The bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer. Surely it cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here. Oh yes. If there's a cutscene with him, this is gonna be good. Hammer struck. Another goldsmithing hammer. Another killing blow that bespeaks unparalleled strength. Oh, it looks like he's yawning. The hammer struck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? That's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar, and yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people, moving on. Trail of fancy footprints. A set of gentlemanly tracks leads to the northwest. Aha! In the sand, in the snow, or in a half-ilm of moon dust, I would recognize these fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive impostor must be up ahead. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He's close, very close. No close in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. That's clever. Mr. Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air. Aha! I found me. Why? Why did I flee? He seems sad, downcast, very un-inspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true wonderful man. Yes. Oh no. Golden hammer. Praise Thal for his patience. To seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. What? Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself. My pride in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. My fatherly love denied. Unthinkable, unless that is not my son. Y ahí está. Ah, no. That was a... Oh. Another of me survived. I'll not turn tail and run this time. No, sir. Hildibrand to the rescue. No! Run around fast as I can. I can slow down. I'm a devil man. Manderville doesn't. Oh, wow! Uh-oh. Okay. Now I know I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real. That was a little something. We were preparing to welcome the people of Aetheris. I almost forgot it was still... Oh, Poopa ship is damaged. Now what? Oh no, no, it's... Oh no. Oh, the cheese. Vandra, what is Enkidu doing there? The barrage appears to have stopped, but just look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. What is that? Oh. Is that related to the new relics? I hope it was the right one. Or rather the wrong one. Hildibrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville. How glad I am to see you up and about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. Ah, gods. I only stand before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Sagasite, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. My son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude. To you, Master Pupu, I extend my apologies. In my excitement, I fear I have broken your starship. If there is aught I can do to help effect repairs, you have only to ask. Pupu, my vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage. It brings me relief and joy to hear it. Might I have a word, Sagasite? I had actually come to the moon in search of a certain rare ore, and by Thal's good graces, my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back in Rasat Han and I will explain the role I wish you to play. That's relic stuff. Yes, I think it best we make the journey starwards. We'll not find the Master Pupu's friend from up here unless someone packed an extremely efficacious spyglass. Anybody? No? Then home it is. For years I have chased after the supernatural and inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. Oh, I don't want it to end. No. Now begins the hard work of compiling my notes and into a structured account of events. There is still so much to say. I may need to stretch this over several articles. See, I told you I recognized those hammers. A good inspector never forgets a tool. Boo-boo. You needn't worry about the clones returning to plague you. The vaporization ray disassembles matter on a molecular level. Ah, how lovely to be back on the start of my birth. Father did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. Well, we have no time for further familiar pleasantries. Nashu and I must devote our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. My keen inspector sense impels me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little and blue. Inspector, wait! Can't justice make an exception for me? His channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Sagasite, forgive me. I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xeno bunnies, it has become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of invading our star. They are no threat to us. But he is! You know of whom I speak? That devious Master Pupu and his diabolical devices divide solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plans, but I may require your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. Okay. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Ras at hand. Lugai's head. What could that be? Sound the alarm! A prisoner is escaping! Is that Mr. Chupacabra? Who is that, and why did he or she steal? The solid round or far out of this world. Beyond the truth lies the weird and absurd. A beloved son, his second to none, our agent of inquiry, Hildibrand Manderville. Definitely not an alien clone. I love Hildibrand.